So hey guys, welcome back to Vlogmas day number 19. Thank you so much for watching. It is currently Sunday night at 11:30 and I decided to go ahead and vlog. So right now I'm currently studying. I'm officially maybe like 28-30 hours from my final exam, my first final exam, and I am slick freaking out, only just because I feel like I am to the point where I honestly cannot retain anything. I cannot retain anything right now. I am doing the flashcards. I literally went through all the PowerPoints again today, and then I skimmed through a lot of my stuff, but a lot of the chapters, but I'm just sick of reading, so I really just want to go through the flashcards and just see if I'm really actually retaining anything, because I just really feel like I'm not retaining as much as I should, and stuff that I knew I have forgotten, you know, and I just hate that. I just cringe about that. This girl that I follow, she's a nurse, she's a pediatric nurse. I think I can't remember, she doesn't work in ICU, but she works on some specialty med-surg floor. I want to say it's bone marrow, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, she was talking about she's also a clinical instructor, and of course the semester's over, so she was getting her evaluations and stuff like that, because her students were saying how you know, once they graduate they really want to go to ICU and eventually become CRNAs, and they want to be challenged, they don't want to work med-surg, blah blah blah. She's currently a pediatric nurse practitioner student, getting her doctorate. So she was saying how she feels like nurse influencers, nurse content creators, you know, create this perception, or she feels like they portray this hierarchy where sorry y'all, my camera died, but she was saying how she feels like nurse content creators or nurse influencers create this hierarchy where ICU nurses at the top, and everyone else, all the other specialties are peasants to us, or how you can't possibly be challenged anywhere else in nursing besides being in the ICU or in the ER. And then she was saying how, you know, everybody wants to go to CRNA school and this, that, and the other. I agree with some things that she says, but I also disagree with a lot of things that she said. I don't feel I feel like there are a lot of people that feel you know, ICU nurses are the shit, or you know, this is where you need to be challenged and blase blase. I know for me, when I was working as a tech in nursing school on a med-surg floor, I looked up to my nurses that were there. I had some bomb ass nurses. I thought they were bomb as fuck. They knew they shit. I aspired to be like them. However, saying that, I knew for me that being a med-surg nurse was not gonna cut it for me. I knew that I wanted to do something more. I knew that I wanted to be in the ICU, and I knew that's what was going to work best for me. Now, I do see what she's saying about the hierarchy. However, I also do feel other specialties have their own challenges and things like that. I don't know, I don't think I've shared this on my channel, but I actually did peds for a little bit, probably about a year and a half ago. I worked PRN at a PICU, NICU, in a TICU, in a pediatric hospital, and I've always hesitated doing peds, but I felt you know, I've done adults, I wanted to dibble in peds a little bit, especially I thought it would be a great experience, especially seeing that I wanted to go to CRNA school. However, peds was just not for me, and I wasn't sure if it was more so because I hadn't had my own child at the time, where I felt out of place, uncomfortable, just unsure. But I just didn't feel like it was for me. And now that I do have my own child, I still don't feel like it's for me. I still don't feel like that's me. And shout out to all the PICU nurses or the peds nurses. it takes a special person to work in peds with NICU babies and all of that. I actually like NICU, but it takes a special person to work in that environment, and I think that's a challenge in itself. It takes a special person to work on the floor and work on med-surg and deal with all the specialties, be able to identify like when your patient is like not looking good and all of that. Like, that's a challenge in itself. Managing your workload, dealing with families, multiple families. Like, I feel like there are challenges in every single specialty. Hell, L&D is a damn specialty. I mean, that's a damn challenge right now. Like, I praise my L&D nurses, my postpartum nurses. Like, they were bomb. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like either there's not enough people that like showcase that there are like different ways in nursing that you can be challenged, but I don't ever want people on my channel, and especially like my nursing students, to ever feel like nursing school is the end all be all. Like, this is like where you need to go to feel challenged in a sense, because it's not. There are plenty of avenues of nursing that you can go in, which brings me to my second point and what she was saying about everyone wants to go to CRNA school. Okay, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. Just like everybody wants to be an NP. When like I was nursing school, NP school was like the thing to do, which I knew I didn't want to do. I thought for a second I wanted to do NP, but I'm not doing NP. I feel like what she was missing was the fact that CRNA school was not talked about a lot. When I was in nursing school, I had never even heard of what a CRNA was at all. It wasn't something that was widely talked about. Now I feel like with social media and YouTube, it's something that's talked about, something that's advocated, especially seeing that with people that look like me, minorities, there's not a lot of us that are melanin, dark skinned, in like that are CRNAs. So that's like something that for us, like people that, you know, are African American, like, you know, you want to see people that are in the same career path, doing similar things that you aspire to be. So I don't feel like there's anything wrong with CRNA school or wanting to go to CRNA school. However, I think the misconception is this: I hope that it's not like an end thing, like this is the end thing to do or anything like that, because to be honest, CRNA school is no fucking joke. As you see through Vlogmas, it's no joke. It is hard. There are challenges, and not everyone can make it, unfortunately. You may be book smart, but if you don't know what the fuck you're doing in clinicals, you will not pass, and that's just point blank period. You will not pass. Like, you can be A and B smart, you can get all straight A's on your anesthesia classes, but if you don't know what you're doing in clinicals, you will not make it. And another reason why I don't feel like being an all A student is like, that's another video, but I just feel like I personally don't ever want to portray that, like, you know, ICU nurses are the only place where you could be challenged. And I also don't want you to ever feel like you have to go back to school, you have to get a degree to feel validated. If that's what you want to do, great, but there are huge avenues in nursing that you can go into without having to go back to school and get a degree. I Am Nurse Mo is a great example. She's an ICU nurse, or now retired. She's a motivational speaker. She hosts travel events. Like, she is a prime example of like what I aspire to be. Like, that is goals right there. But I also want you to be happy wherever you want. Don't let anybody think that you have to be an ICU nurse. You have to go to CRNA school. Like, do whatever makes you happy and do whatever works for you. And hey, if those are the things that you want to do, then definitely do it. That's it. So anyways, that's my little rant, mini rant, but not really a rant. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to studying, and I will catch y'all in a few. Hello everyone. So I know it's been a minute. I'm actually probably about to do my hair real quick before I get ready to pull this all-nighter. So I went to sleep around 2:30. Honestly cannot remember, 2 or 2:30. And then I woke up today around 7. Actually no, I lied. I woke up at 8:30, made my daughter some breakfast. I tried to like go back to sleep, but she was just like not having it. And then I actually couldn't really get a lot of studying done because I was exhausted, so I took like a really long nap. I slept till, I put her down around like 11, and then we both slept till about like 2:30, actually 2. And I've been on and off studying all day. I really just been focusing on like the new material. I was like quizzing myself using Quizlet, and then I went back and like focused on the new material. So I got through coags, I got through GI already. So what I'm going to do right now is kind of skim through neuro and then work on doing Quizlet questions. I'll probably sleep around 9 to about 12 or 1 o'clock, just seeing how far I get, and then questions and just quizzing each other up until then. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my hair for school tomorrow. I really don't know like what I'm gonna do, but I'm probably just gonna put it in the bun right now. Oh, and I got new merch today. So I got my new sweatshirt. So SRNA, and then underneath it says student registered nurse anesthetist. So super excited. These come in like all different colors. If you see it on my website, it come in all different colors. So I'll link it down in the description box below, and they also do have the CRNA ones as well. Hey y'all, so I'm back. Went ahead and just tied my hair up in a turban. I'm probably just gonna wear this to school, to be honest, tomorrow. So showered and did my whole thing. So my plan is to go ahead and just go over neuro, and then I think I'm gonna switch over to apex, go through all of the apexes or apex size or whatever the plural name for apex is, do that, and then I'll probably go ahead and take my nap right after. So I'm gonna quickly run through this, and that's it. But I hope y'all are having an amazing day, night, whatever it may be, and let's get this. I literally only have 2 more exams to get through, and I'll be done. It is, I think my edges, I need to redo them, but I just took a nap. I just am now waking up. It is 12:20. I feel good. I do. As far as like feeling tired, like I still do feel tired, but I feel like, sorry, I actually feel decent. Right now I'm just total fail here. Right now I'm just like sitting on my floor. Sometimes like I find it easier to sit on my floor and change it up a little bit. I just made me a smoothie because your girl was hungry. This is bananas with vanilla soy milk, vanilla extract, some cinnamon, and that's it. And some ice. And then I also have a hot drink as well, so hot and cold. So I'm gonna finish looking through neuro. I had started looking through Apex while I was going through a neuro lecture, so I'm just gonna finish that up, finish reading through neuro. I think there's like one thing I may have to look in the book for, and then once I get done with that, I'm gonna move on to whatever else I have to finish. It's really just like reviewing. I'm gonna move on to coax. It's not really like I have unfinished things that I haven't looked at. It's just a matter of just making sure that at least like I know the new material, because I feel like I, for what it's worth, know the old material, but I feel like I'm gonna look through like the P's lecture again. I'll look through renal, especially with the electrolytes. I'll look through that again. And I mean that's really, it's just kind of skimming through and doing questions. Alright y'all, so it is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just got through like some of the major topics of majority of my tests for like this new material through Apex. I just got done looking at that. Apex is such, like I said, such good information. I will be filming a video once all of this is over, like a more like in-depth detailed video regarding Apex, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But that should be coming in the next like few weeks. I'm about to go through pediatrics pathophysiology real quick. There were a few mnemonics that I came up with that I want to just last minute like cram those all in so I can remember them on the exam. I'm pretty sure I'll ask like 1 or 2 things on it, but I still like want to know it. They're actually cute and like funny exams, so I'm thinking of a way to maybe have a way to allow like y'all to have access to my flashcards. Maybe like, I don't know, but if you're interested in like seeing like my flashcards that I use, or like having access to them so you can use them for your own personal use, definitely comment down below. That's something that you'll be interested in purchasing. So anyways, let me go ahead and do that. I don't want to take too much time as far as like reading the slides. I really just want to hit the main points pretty much of each and every slide. So for like this one, I'll just hit like the main diseases, some of the like patho treatment, and just do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that for every single PowerPoint because it's just way too much. I think I'll just do it for just the areas that I feel like weakest in. So it'd be peds, it would be pediatrics and ANS and PNS, just, and like renal are like my top 3 diseases that I kind of want to go through and look at. And afterward I will just do flashcards. I said I was gonna stop around like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, which will probably still be my plan. I kind of want to like probably meditate before the exam and just have like a really good meditation session, kind of like sage and do some good vibes. I just want to feel like relaxed. I don't want to feel like anxious or stressed going in, because I just really want to take my time, be able to read every word, every question, every little thing, just so I don't miss anything. I want to just feel good. So yeah, so peds, renal, ANS, PNS, around 4:35. I'm just gonna put the setting down and kind of get ready for school. It is about 5:45, and of course She's up this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready for school. Honestly, I feel as prepared as I'm gonna be for this exam. I don't really know if there's anything else that I really need to like honestly look at. I don't really know if there's anything honestly that I need to look at. I'm just ready to take this exam and move on to next. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to know how I do today, then keep watching Vlogmas or tune in for my end of the semester videos I'll be filming later this week. So I will talk to y'all soon.